Welcome top news today.
Martha Ross last updated 1309, March 23, 2018. Apparently, life hasnt turned out the way Melania Trump hoped when she married Donald Trump 13 years ago. That's because the celebrity real estate mogul ran for US president, and to many people's surprise, including, reportedly, his wife's, he won. Ever since, Melania Trump, a Slovenian-born former model who is known to be an introvert, has seen her life in the White House turn into a 247 tornado, and SHE's furious about it, People magazine reported this week. What's happening is exactly what she didn't want to happen, a source close to the First Lady told People. They've literally become like the Kardashians: scandals, divorces, headlines. Read more. Melania Trump cried when Donald won. Donald and Melania pose for first Christmas portrait. Will we see more of Melania in 2018? 5 things that don't seem right about Donald and Melania. Melania swats away Donald's hand in Israel. Melania Trump is making it really hard to like her. It's interesting that Melania Trump would be surprised that her husband would apparently run his presidency like the plot of a reality TV show, given that's how he publicly conducted his life and career over the decades, including when they were dating and before he actually became a reality TV star. In any case, Melania Trump has taken tentative steps into assuming the role of First Lady over the 14 months since her husband's inauguration. Melania Trump publicly addressed criticism over her campaign pledge to fight cyberbullying. She seemed to withdraw at the beginning of this year amid new allegations that her husband had affairs with porn actress Stormy Daniels and former Playboy model Karen McDougal. In recent weeks, controversies involving her immigration to the United States, son-in-law Jared Kushner, and the special counsel's investigation into Russia's election meddling have continued to pile up and close in on the White House. She was also called out by a New York Times columnist for knowing about her husband's alleged affairs and attitudes toward women. Most recently, her stepson Donald Trump Jr. has been caught up in a nasty public divorce and has been hit with infidelity allegations of his own. No one was paying attention to Melania 2 years ago, the source added to People. Now it's a 247 tornado. She hates it. The Trumps on March 3rd. Melania is reportedly upset that her life has become a 247 tornado. But even amid the tornado, Melania Trump has stepped back into the spotlight, and almost defiantly. It's either her way of doubling down on her loyalty to her husband, or it's an attempt to show her independence, observers say. I'm sure these headlines are troubling for her, CNN White House reporter Kate Bennett said during an on-air discussion on Wednesday, Thursday NZ time. Just this week, Melania Trump showed defiance by addressing long-standing criticism over her campaign pledge to fight cyberbullying. According to a CNN report by Bennett, at a roundtable event with technology executives at the White House on Tuesday, the First Lady addressed the apparent hypocrisy of her pledge in her opening remarks. I'm well aware that people are skeptical of me discussing this topic. The hypocrisy accusation comes from her husband often being called America's most prominent internet troll, someone who uses social media for name-calling and negativity, Bennett wrote. I have been criticized for my commitment to tackling this issue, and I know that will continue, Melania Trump said. But it will not stop me from doing what I know is right. Donald and Melania Trump on the wedding day in 2005. Bennett suggested that Melania Trump's desire to address this criticism hidden may be her attempt to show her independence. It could also be her way to distance herself from the chaos reportedly consuming the West Wing. That's a word that keeps popping up with this First Lady: independence, Bennett added. Author and journalist Kate Anderson Brower, who covered the Obama White House, agreed during the CNN discussion that Melania Trump is aware of the hypocrisy charges, but said she apparently wants to go forward with the anti-cyberbullying effort anyway because she believes in it. SHE's under a lot of pressure, Brower added. SHE's definitely in a difficult position. Another show of defiance may come from the way Melania Trump has allowed the president to be more publicly affectionate, including on Monday when the two walked on the south lawn of the White House to Marine One. Trump and his wife are better known for their awkwardness together in public, notably the many occasions when she has appeared to rebuff his attempts to take her hand. But things were different on Monday. Wearing high-heeled boots, Melania Trump stumbled. Fortunately, Trump, a half-second earlier, had slipped his arm around her, so he was able to catch her. Actually, it was an unusual gesture of chivalry from Trump. In the past, he has been seen darting ahead of her, for example to shake hands with outgoing President Barack Obama at the White House, or he has been photographed not sharing an umbrella with her and the son Barron 11 as they boarded Air Force One. But after Trump caught her, she put her arm around him and they enjoyed a brief embrace as they continued on to the helicopter. This is not a first couple that's known for displaying affection, Bennett said. They may do it behind closed doors, but not usually in public. Brower added, I thought it was surprising, actually. But of course, neither these CNN pundits nor anyone else can say what this moment means about the state of the first couple's marriage. It's been widely reported by author Michael Wolff and more recently by people that the President and First Lady keep separate bedrooms in the White House and at the home in Bedminster, New Jersey. During Trump's alleged affair with McDougal, he reportedly introduced the model to members of his family and, during a private tour of his penthouse in Trump Tower, showed her Melania Trump's separate bedroom, according to a report in The New Yorker. People magazine paints a portrait of a miserable First Lady, saying she craves the life she had before her husband ran for president. That's when she could fill her free time playing tennis, doing Pilates, shopping, reading magazines and caring for her son Barron. She was able to do whatever she wanted and have her family with her much of the time, a source told People. She would spend time at her husband's Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida, during the week, while Trump remained in New York City, working and doing whatever else. Nowadays, Trump is 247 on TV and electronics and thinking and scheming, the source told People. The Mercury News.